Hello, my name is Harriet Stevenson. Welcome to Dining Together Online. I'm getting ready to have dinner tonight with my brother, and I've just come from the grocery store. I want to show you what I have to choose from to decide what we're going to have. Actually, every Wednesday night, my brother and I get together online and have a nice hour or two, dinner, drinks, good fun conversation. He's about to call, so I've got to decide what I'm going to have. And what I've got, what I stopped at Albertsons on the way was, I just got a bunch of things which if I don't use tonight, I'll use next Wednesday or some other time. But on the dinner deals, what we try to do is we've kind of agreed to try to make them fast, healthy, nutritious, less cleanup the better, tasty. Tasty is kind of the number one thing. Low calorie if possible. We're kind of a little bit into the health and trying to keep ourselves in shape. Plus, we are one of our activities we check on how much what steps we've taken. So right now I'm at 8,696. I go for 10, and he's got a set number he goes for. So we keep checking on that every week. We check to make sure we kind of keep track of how each other's doing. So tonight I stopped by and here I found these things, these healthy choice. I'm not promoting any one kind of thing, except I ended up really wanted to get doing something fast. This one's empty because I had it already on Monday. This one says, this is healthy choice, Simply Steamers. It's a good deal. It's grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo. It says nothing artificial, made with 100% natural chicken. It's got 190 calories. I try to choose things that are like low calorie if possible. And so there's 190 calories, and cholesterol is that's not too good. It's 28%. Sodium is 26% of your daily, but it works. And protein though is 28 grams. So nice protein base, and it's got grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, made with real ingredients. It's got chicken breast and broccoli in a creamy Alfredo sauce. This other one had chicken breast, broccoli, cauliflower, and peas in a creamy basil pesto sauce. That was 200 calories. These are so neat because also it's just microwave instructions on high, 4 to 4.5 minutes. No need to vent it. I think tonight I gotta choose from one of these. If I do it, oh geez, I haven't had. Actually, I have chicken so often. This is this one I might well do. It's Simply Steamers beef and broccoli. If you're into beef, or we try to have beef maybe once a week, or not any more than once or twice a week. But this does have 280 calories, and this guy, you don't have to vent or anything, and you just pop it in for 4 minutes, and then you just take it out, take the top off, and then it's got a little inserted container there. Just pull it up, flip it over, and there's sauce underneath, and you just stir it in, and it's ready to serve, which is just great. And this makes it really nice. And then we really like things to be, appetizing, look good, and so I picked up something like these baby rainbow carrots. This was neat. The baby rainbow carrots are so colorful, and this is a good way too to get exposed to new foods, or maybe if you're into that. Depends on how much you're into it. But neat carrots that are they're great. And then but the colored ones too. Yellow, purple, that's fun, and that really enhance the color on something. And then what really goes, got these this fajita mix, which this is great. It's a combination of green peppers, red peppers. This is neat. Orange peppers, and then it's got underneath. It's got some onions under there, white and red onions. I'm an onion fan, so this is healthy stuff that you can just kind of put on the side just when you after you serve the dish. Also, I stop by and I end up usually getting about a chicken, one of these whole roasted chickens. I end up getting about one of these a week, and how does this work? And this is the kind of thing Costco has. The big ones they have the huge one for like $5 or something. Just the best deal as far as if you're into chicken and how long chicken lasts. They do it really well. So, I mean, we're into low price if we can do it. Something that maybe even makes leftovers, so we can do that. Also, I went to Mod Pizza yesterday and so I have a leftover chunk of all veggie. Well, there is some chicken on this, but it's got everything from the green olives to the onions to the corn to all sorts of healthy mushrooms, garlic, yummies. So this is this is leftover, and I might have that along with, and then I've got some other salads to choose from. But so these things are, well, and also just a standby that I have in that I can always decide at the last minute, really quick to do. Something like these Argentina. And all these things, try to get them on sale. So it just cuts down on, price. It helps make the dinner really quite reasonable. While special, if you have something like special and this, you can just saute for 2 or 3 minutes in just a little bit of oil. So keep an olive oil is supposedly healthy for you anyway, but just a little, so you don't get too many calories in there, and you're good to go. Then also, like on this chicken, I've already cut off a piece of it because I have a little dog, and one of the things on this dining together online, you want to make sure do away with as many distractions as possible. So I try to make sure that my little buddy has had dinner. So hopefully that won't be a distraction. And and outside it's evening now, and I've got chickens out there. My chickens are feeding, and in the corner, the atmosphere I try to set up for the dining is in the corner. There is Marissa Molly, who's just a beautiful yellow hibiscus, and then there's a little red calla lily. And I just got a nice little view out there. And then as it gets darker, or I put up a candle, and the candle is an artificial candle, but it's an artificial candle. But this partially too it's artificial candle because the pollution and all. So to be a little bit responsible if I can be, and the same with try to make the atmosphere as comfortable and as kind of, this is our time together, and this is our environment, and so I also have this set up. Uh, we'll have it set up with uh, a place setting. We'll have. I have I've just poured a glass of. In this case, it is free Chardonnay, and when we started off, I was we started this initially for wine tasting, and wine tasting it was fun. When the wine tasting went, we decided, hey, we should have wine pairing, and the wine pairing then said, well, let's try dining together online. My brother lives in Prescott Valley, Arizona, so one thing led to another, and the wine tasting maybe got a little bit maybe we got a little bit carried away with it. I did, and it started off kind of fun, but then I maybe ended up drinking more than the one or two glasses that it's recommended one stop at, and that kind of actually worked very much to the detriment of our conversations after the second glass of wine or so. So since last year and a half, I've switched to the alcohol-free, and there's another whole world out there now. Read a fun book called Sober Conscious, which is just trying to deal with the whole alcoholism and whole issues of addiction, and a lot of people seem to be really trying to deal with inability maybe to turn it off after a glass. There are quite a few who apparently can't, and I'm one of them. So I just find, for me, I still want that kind of, I don't know if you call it the ambiance or whatever, and so I am looking into the non-alcoholic, and have found this free, that I showed you, this free, this is Chardonnay. They have a Merlot, and it's all sort of fun things. So this is where we go, and then we have some rules for this DTO. It's kind of, we treat it as it's a game. This is unique. It's a unique setup. It's a unique relationship. It's like you maybe have pizza Sunday or something, or pizza Saturday, or maybe you go out to eat at a restaurant once a month or once a week or something. And well, this is a special once a week event done online with the same person, a DTO. You have a DTO partner, and you set up and you do this every week, same time, same place, and you set it up. It's a unique setup between you and your DTO partner. Great thing for dining companion, and you decide whether, if you both like to cook, then cooking together ahead of time. When my brother and I started off, we like to cook. My mother, as a matter of fact, had done a cookbook, and cooking's kind of in our family, so we like to cook. And if you like to cook, this is even better if you're cooking with somebody else. It's even better for a relationship, building a relationship. And this is great for building a relationship especially with family or friends who live someplace away you haven't seen for a while maybe, or you'd really like to keep up the relationship. It could be, you can start off your own if you'd like. Just somebody's mobility impaired or is not able to get out. This is such a great way. Loneliness is such an issue in our society. It's so many people live alone. So many people are unable to get out. So many people in urban, in the farm areas are not able are not in communication, and that is shown. It's so important to be able to reach people. So this is what we do, and it's been working really well. I hope you'll try it, follow us. Rules on this, such things as, we just got a few basic rules, such things as, this is going to be a positive experience for both of us. And we both are committed to that. And for communication, hey, we found that there's some topics that we really have to say they're off limits. And one that we one that's current that we have to agree is off limits is the current administration. We're so far at opposite ends of the spectrum, but we are trying to get better about listening to both points of view, and really trying to get ourselves better about communicating. And we find that we have gotten better at communicating, and this dining together has really built. It's built on top of our brother-sister relationship, which is marvelous, and it works really well that way, and can work that way with. I have another DTO partner who's a longtime family friend. She lives in Scottsdale, Arizona, and she went through she lost her husband about a year and a half ago, and we've been DTOing for the last year, which has been really helpful to her, and it's been a really good thing for me, and we maintain that relationship. We have other sorts of activities in between, and so it builds on existing relationships, so you can have its own relationship. But the DTO part is it's like a golf partner. There's a DTO with my brother, and when we're DTOing, there's certain guidelines we just follow, and so it's always going to be a positive experience. We're learning a lot about different cooking styles, and sometimes we order in, sometimes we do this, and we say, okay, let's do it. Let's eat at a certain time and get it going. So if you'd like to follow us more, try it on Facebook or